What's up guys, Guardian Grafton, we are back, and so anyway, today we're doing Paleocraft, and I noticed that, you might have realized, last week was a every upload day thingamabob. Well, it's still actually that week, but, I just don't do Fridays, because, I'd rather not, but, yeah, last week was that, and this week is also going to be like that, because, it's Labor Day, so I don't have school on Monday, so I can have time to record a few videos throughout the week there. So so I'll have time to record a few extra videos and all that. So anyway, we need to go ahead and as I can tell you, you can tell by the title, we're doing the smaller little tinier dinosaurs, but they're still pretty good exhibits. Like if you saw my season 1 of Dino Park, you saw you saw the Compy exhibit. It was really good. It was probably one of my favorite ones. But, so, yeah, I plan on doing the Compies and, 2 others, and the other 2 are, I can't remember the names. I have the shulker box full of all the dinosaur eggs all the way over there. So, yeah, I gotta go get that. But, so pretty much, I gotta just finish up this area so that way we can actually get to work on building the actual exhibits. So, yeah, let me just work on that really fast, and, yeah, we'll be right back to start actually working on the exhibits. Alright, and we're back, and so anyway, I got this all done, and yeah, just ignore the shulker boxes there. I just put them there to kind of clear up my inventory a little bit. So anyway, first off, we're going to do the compies, because there's a lot of resources that I want to use more for the compies, and I really won't need as many of this stuff for the Microceratus and the Protoceratops. So, everything we're going to need probably along the lines of this here. I'm just trying to mainly get the stuff that I'm going to mainly be using, so this, that, I'm trying to just sort through this, that, not that, this, not that, and then some bone meal. So, this area is pretty much everything, not everything, let me just get that out, and there. Alright. So, first off, I kind of want to go for the same basis I did for Season 1, but just kind of a little bit of a twist on it. And this right here is not right, is it? I did that set. Oh, okay, I forgot to do something. Ignore that I forgot to do this right here, but while I'm talking, I'll just do this right here while I'm talking. It won't take long. But, so pretty much, what my plan is that I'm going to kind of build another, kind of like a little mountain. Well, not really mountain. Hill, mound, whatever you really want to call it. But it's going to be similar to the first one, but I want to make it a little bit more steep. And it's mainly just going to have like a little hole in it pretty much. So, kind of like, so the river's going to flow through here. Like it's going to go up against the glass. That way they can be right up against the grass. And then, about right in this back area right here is going to be like a little cave where they can hide in. But it's going to be pretty steep. Like, they can't really climb up it. It's just going to be like, it goes up by about 2 blocks. They can enter in a good old decent sized cave. And then just kind of it might do a little bit of an overhang where it kind of cuts over to there, and the entrance will be about here. I don't really completely know, but we'll get to that. But first off, let me just kind of do a little bit of ground, transforming the ground, make it look a little bit more texturized, and get ready to just kind of scope out this water right here. And yeah, we'll be right back. Alright, so we had a little bit of a technical issue, and so what I mean by that is the video clip didn't save, but since I do little different parts, whenever I go to say whenever I just go cut to this part, I usually stop the recording just as a little saving checkpoint, because sometimes stupid me accidentally clicks pretty much, if you don't know, you click the share button twice on the PlayStation controller, so that way you can start or end recording. If you only click it once, it literally cancels out the entire recording. So yeah, occasionally I hit it at a bad angle, and it doesn't completely go down, so I only hit it once, and it cancels. And that's what happened this time. So yeah, that kind of sucks, but luckily, I didn't get too much done. I just did the entire Compsognathus exhibit. It's not that big of a deal. Get on the end. Get on the end. Get on. Okay, fine. Be stubborn. But, so yeah, I pretty much did a mixture of spruce and birch, because the jungle, acacia, all the other ones, oak and stuff like that, it was all showing up as a, pretty much it show up pretty much like a, like that terracotta almost. That's about the color it was, or about the color of coarse dirt, something like that. And, so yeah, that's kind of why I had to use these two, because these right here were the more brighter greens. Since I was kind of still going for a jungle-like vibe, I had to use that. And they have a little cave right back here and all that, so yeah, it's pretty nice. And yeah, it sucks because I did literally record all of that and I was talking through a good bit of it, so yeah, it kind of sucks. But so anyway, right over here is going to be Protoceratops and Microceratus exhibit, and that means Badlands. There's going to be Badlands exhibits and all that, so for the Badlands, pretty much, I'm going to do a lot of terraforming. A lot of terraforming. There's going to be, I'm going to mainly use terracotta, coarse dirt, podzol, and granite as the ground. A little bit of grass is going to be left, but not that much. And yeah, without further ado, I'm just going to terraform all this, because since this area is going to be like the biggest terraforming job pretty much, except for those two. Those two exhibits over there were probably some of the bigger ones, but all the other ones, see, I barely even touched it with the terraformation, unless it's around like a river or something like that, but that's it. So yeah, let's go and get to terraforming this, and yeah, we'll be right back. Alright, and we are done, and this area is all the terraforming, and yeah, it's not half bad. It's not too bad. And so now it's time to work on a water source. Now the water source, I was thinking about just filling in this entire area, but this area is the Badlands. Like, you know, there's not really, I don't think there should really be that much of a you know, open gap like that. So I think what instead I might do is I'm just gonna kind of like cover some of this up right here and make this right here the little watering area. So I'm just kind of like fill this in really fast, and then try to make this blend in a little bit better, about like so, and then add in some slabs and all that, just like here and there. So about like that should do just fine, and that's where the water is going to go. And let me just kind of try to straighten this out just a little bit, so it's about like that, and there. So now I can go ahead and just kind of just throw this back here, because I don't need it anymore. And I should be able to hopefully hold all this in my hotbar. No, I cannot, but that is a good bit of it. I'm just going to kind of like hold on to what the most important parts are right now, and what parts I'm going to be using later. Now I can go ahead and get the sugarcane out and just kind of plant. Oh yeah, I cannot plant that, can I? Yeah, I'm pretty stupid. Actually I can. Let me just so there we go. We got a little sugar canes and stuff in. We don't need any of that anymore. Get rid of that, and now we are down to these final things. I think I should be able to just go ahead and get rid of all this. I'm just going to go and just kind of just go back and forth right here really fast, because I do not believe I'm going to need it unless I accidentally break something. But let's hope that doesn't happen, because it's going to suck for me to build all, like, for me to go through all that struggle to get back. So anyway, now it's time to actually get down to business and start working on the, you know, the greenery. So first off, we need a few trees, not like just like a few, like 2. I'm thinking 2 to 3 trees. These trees aren't going to be that high off the ground. Like, it's literally just going to be, okay. I already did that, okay. But that's probably the most amount of trees I really want, because if I add too many, it's just not going to be right. So, let's go and just kind of add in these birch leaves right here. And I just do not want to do spruce, because spruce just doesn't feel like the Badlands vibe. So, I just don't really want to use spruce. I'm just kind of adding a little bit of, just a little bit of, like, extra, like bushiness right there. And then right over here, I'll just go ahead and just do this tree really fast, and I'll make it go down one lower, just that way it's a little bit easier. And maybe not make all of them go down all the way low, so maybe just make like these 2 right here go really low, and the other 2 can stay up higher. And there. So now the trees are completely done, and I no longer need that. So I'm just going to go ahead and move all these a little bit closer together, and there. So now it's time for pretty much the bushes, and you know, bushes aren't that hard to do. You know, you just gotta like put a few leaves here and there. And now it's time for the dead brain coral. I want to keep this stuff more on the granite and terracotta, because I can't put any of this other stuff on anything else. So I want to keep this on the granite and terracotta. So we'll put obviously a few a little bit off, so that way it doesn't seem as suspicious. But you know, we want to obviously keep most of it on that. So something probably about like this should work just fine. And so now we can go ahead and just scoot this stuff up and put this away. So now just go ahead and just kind of get the bone meal out, and you know, just like kind of bone meal this area right here. I want to get rid of these yellow flowers mainly because if I have any flowers, I just want them to be like a whitish or gray color, because I don't know, they just feel more kind of like what I'm going for. They're kind of more depressing like kind of colors, I guess. I don't really know. So just bone meal that really fast, and this right here and there. I would say that there is good. So let's go ahead and get rid of all that and get our 2 dinosaurs ready. So one of these right here are a little bit bigger, so I'm only gonna have like 2 of those. Then I'm probably gonna have 3 of these because like see this right here is like the bigger one. This one right here I was like highly thinking about putting them in like a petting zoo part 2 or something like that. But I decided not to because it just didn't really seem like it would really match that vibe very well. So there we go. We got 1 of each of these guys. And then we're going to have 3 of these because these guys right here, well, that there is not full size. There we go. Alright, so we got 1 of them. That is the wrong thing. Ignore that. And ignore that too. We'll just go ahead and get rid of that because, you know, I don't really want to accidentally do that again. Maybe, well, I know I'm going to have 3 of these. Should I do 1 more? Or is this good? I feel like this might be good, because those guys right there do take up a good bit more room. I think I'm going to have to get rid of this coral, because these guys are like glitching out around it. Like they'll try to like jump on it or something. I don't know, it's kind of weird. But I think this is good. This should be just fine. This is just fine. I don't want to overcrowd them. So yeah, these right here are the whatever and whatever. I can't remember their name. Protoceratops and Microceratus, I do believe. I'm not sure completely. But yeah, so this right here is kind of like what you'd see if you were like looking at from this angle right here. And this area is what you would see if you were like, you know, walking through here. And okay, I screwed something up there, obviously. Let me just fix that up really fast. And there we go. So this right here is like from the interior view, you know, like because I connected these 2 buildings around. So that way they look a little bit better together. And yeah, it's not too bad. These exhibits weren't a total L. The compy was a little bit of one. This area is my favorite exhibit over that one because I just like the way this one right here. They like why do these guys love water? Literally so many of them are in the water. The other 2 are just like chilling in the back. All the other 3 are in the water. But yeah, that will do it. So if you guys did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And you know, it's always appreciated. And I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.